Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out, which are typically around 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before I get started, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if it feels like I'm talking about you, you need to check yourself, because I only talk about bad women that do bad things to good guys, and I teach the good guys how to spot the bad women.
Nigga, what?
If you're looking for the music to the intro and you want the link to the second channel, both are below in the description. But can you do me a favor and go ahead and hit the notifications button right now? All right, guys, today I'm going to be talking about a question that was asked to me in an email, but I've also seen this on Coach Greg Adams' channel as well. And the question is, why do modern women settle for short-term happiness for long-term sadness?
Why did you let yourself do this?
As you learn more about women and as you get older, you will start to notice that a lot of women who are happy in their younger years are very, very sad in their adult years.
I'm sorry.
Like if you go back right now and you look at the cool girls in high school, the girls that you wanted, the bad girls that you wanted, when you look at them now as an adult in your 30s, they're all like fat, sloppy. They don't look good like that no more. They're all baby mamas.
Ethan, you're getting a snow day from Mommy. So remember that when I'm old and you're picking out a nursing home for me, okay? Oh, you're so cute.
Understanding that men need to understand about women is that they never who they appear to be. Most women are always suffering from more depression than what they show on the outside. Women are the masters of disguise.
You know, we get our toes done, our nails done, our hair did, our Botox treatments, our surgeries.
Look at Miss USA. Look what happened to her. You would think a woman of her beauty, a woman of her stature, money, fame, looks, like, let's keep it funky. Most girls want to be in her position. You see how she felt. Even she wasn't happy. The only way you're going to be happy is self-understanding.
Looking beautiful, feeling fantastic.
All these surveys are saying women are happier being single than men are. Well, I just want you guys to understand that men don't even fill out those surveys. All right, so when it comes to those surveys, typically women are going to always fill out those surveys, and women are going to be the main ones saying that they are happy because they never want to look sad.
Are you okay?
But today we're going to be talking about why. Why is this? Why do women choose short-term happiness for long-term sadness? Let's get to it.
Listen to me now.
First, women live for the now. And the reason why women live for the now is because they're constantly comparing themselves to other girls and the trends.
Instagram is about creating jealousy through a fake life, then measuring said jealousy in likes and comments.
A lot of women now, even with relationships, they'll grab up these beta males.
Damn, you looking good today.
Get in relationships with these beta males, and then when they get tired of them, they go tossing these guys out, and they're breaking their heart. And the guy didn't even realize that he was being used the whole time for a thing.
Wifey for life.
Yeah.
Women only want short-term relationships because it's easy for her to grab a relationship and live out the theme for that moment. So understand, if you're dealing with a girl who's constantly following trends and you're coming across girls that's following trends, best believe she's going to go above and beyond.
He loves me, Darcy. He loves me for life. She's jealous.
Are you be jealous or you?
No.
Next, she's always holding out for something better. That's the downfall of a woman getting too much attention, is that she always feels like out of all these hundreds of guys that keep coming for me, at some point, the guy that I really want is going to pop up. It's a process of elimination. I can't lose. There's too many guys that want me.
And being liked is the ticket to the top.
What she's not realizing is the more popular a woman is amongst guys, the more pretty you are amongst guys, the more real men don't want you. That's what women don't understand. If you stop and look at all the alpha males out here who have wives, who have women that are good looking guys with money, they settle for average women because they're not dumb. A man that takes the time out to get his money and build up success is not trying to walk around with a woman that all the guys want to sleep with.
Because you're going to try to take her out.
So a man's man don't want the most beautiful girl in the world because she's high maintenance. She's a liability. He needs to be respected everywhere he goes. But when it comes to them simp beta males, it's a lot of them floating around.
Damn, you looking good today.
And that's typically what women keep rejecting. They keep rejecting the guy that they know is not in their league. They're like, come on, why would this guy even try to get with me? Well, those type of simps have nothing to lose, especially when you got a simp with money. I've seen guys get rejected and then they just say to the girl, what about 5,000? All right, what about 7,000? All right, what about 12,000? You have to understand there are guys out there that are that rich that that's the language that they talk whenever it comes to these women.
You really go get the bag.
Every day.
These girls will be well in their 30s and then they'll be well in their 40s, still thinking one day they're going to end up with the ultimate guy and start a family. After 35, they're still believing this, right? This is where the sadness kicks in because they still walk around in public with their looks. They're still getting their attention. As long as they're getting attention and somebody's there to applaud, they'll never know that they're doing wrong. The only time that they're going to know that they're really lonely is when it's 10 and 11 o'clock at night and they're just sitting in their bed.
You know you're not supposed to be up on the bed.
The sad part about it is she wakes up the next day, puts her mask back on and act like she didn't cry herself to sleep. Prime example, always pay attention to Miss USA. You see what happened, bro. Trust me, women are good at covering up depression. Next, this takes me to the next one. Women are refusing to look weak. Women are not understanding that the stronger you look as a woman, the less approachable you are to men.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I will do it. I will do it.
Women just don't get that part. They think having an attitude, looking tough is actually cute because it works with the beta male. The beta male is the guy that does no justice to a woman. He destroys her the most because he's not the guy she wants, but he's the only guy that's going to give her power and confidence.
Damn, you looking good today.
When it comes to alpha males, they have a tendency to want to look tough. They want to look like and the reason why they're looking tough is because they're so emotional that they're afraid that they're going to blabber out to the guy, I like you, or I want to be with you, or I think you're good looking, I really like you. She really want to tell him that. But what she does is she turns on this attitude and make it look like I'm not even looking at him. It's like a reverse psychology. That's what women do when they get around the guy that they like. That ruins them. Because a lot of guys don't like combative women. When
I'm not mean, but I can get tough.
to a man's man, he's thinking two things. All right, she's already messed up in the head. She can't even handle her emotions. She looking like she mad at somebody. It's not a turn on to him. It's a turn on to the player. It's a turn on to the simp. It's a turn on to the guy who's weaker than most. The guy who's strong, the alpha male, always needs a woman who can maintain her emotions. Next, this is probably the biggest one that creates the long-term sadness, and that's going to be her unrealistic expectations of a man.
What is your ideal man?
He has the brains of George Clooney in the body of Joe Biden.
Period. Women's standards are through the roof when women are not understanding your standards are only as high as you can look. Period. The moment you start aging, I'm sorry, no man cares about your standards at all. So these fantasy guys that women think that they can never get these type of guys whatsoever. For one, the type of guy that she tells you that she wants is actually the type of guy that she fears being with because she doesn't know how to be with him.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
She doesn't know how to talk to him. She doesn't know what he wants. When it comes to the simp, he's fairly easy. Just show some skin, let him flirt with you, let him rub on the booty, give him a couple kisses, give him sex every now and then, and he's gonna love her to death. That's all the beta male simps need, is just a little bit of attention from her. So she don't have to cook, she don't have to clean, she don't have to respect him. All she has to do is just show up and be there, because he only values her look. He doesn't value her brain. This is what makes them unrealistic. When they get to that age 30, 30 says everything. This is what I'm telling you. When they get to 30, they be so sad, they be so miserable that they always end up with a guy weaker than them. This is why they grab broke guys. She's gonna go from unrealistic expectations all the way down to, hey, what are you doing with him? You know why? Because she knew that she should have been with him from the jump. That's where her value's at. When she get with a guy of value, she has to learn how to cook. She has to learn how to clean. She has to learn how to be a woman, because you're not gonna keep him with sex. It's that simple. A woman cannot keep a man with sex whatsoever. You have to be a well-rounded woman. If you ask a woman that's been married for 30 years, she's gonna tell you only a smart woman can get married. All the dumb ones would just be delusional and end up single or baby moms.
Ethan, guess who's getting her tongue pierced with her tax return?
You guys have to understand. Women feel like they can go buy their image now. And the image that they're by, guys are supposed to treat them like the image they bought.
Listen to me now.
So if she spent $1,000 between nails, hair, wigs, booty, outfit, she feels like a guy has to pay for that outfit. She's worth that amount for the outfit. It's the same as these clown dudes getting a pair of Gucci shoes and thinking that now they supposed to be with some beautiful woman because they got some Gucci shoes on, or they drive a Benz, or they driving this, or they driving that. People in general will have unrealistic expectations. But women nowadays think their expectations are going to be based on the money that they're spending for themselves. It doesn't work like that, sweetie. In the year 2022, I'm calling it right now. Mark my words. You see what happened to Miss USA? That's about to be the normal. A lot of women may be like, oh, you don't know, you ain't no psychiatrist, you ain't that. No, I'm not. I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I got the most common sense. All right? And this is why women sacrifice short-term happiness for long-term sadness. Most of it comes from not being guided by a man. The longer she goes without a man, the more miserable she's going to be. It's meant for human beings to be in relationships. I keep telling you guys, this Sigma lifestyle is not for everybody. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels, and hit the notifications button right now.